you can't stay in one place too long. If you get too comfortable with it, then you're going to be afraid of trying new things. But that's what life's all about, trying new things, because you don't know what you're going to like and what you're not going to like. And it could be the worst thing you've ever done, and you could regret it for the rest of your life. But saying that, it could be the one time that it's the best thing you've ever done, and the kind of thing that you'd never forget.
Outside my window, there's a homeless couple building a home under a bridge, toiling away this concrete so gray. But outside that same window, I see a hummingbird building a nest for me, empty. They waste
It's emotional. I might take a piece of the car with me. It's memorabilia. It's still home. It's where I lay my hat. It's going to be hard to say goodbye, but I'm sure I'll tear myself away. It'll take a while to get over it, but you know, you've got to move on. You need to be strong and move on.
Felt part of the majority. Well, I lost my home and I lost my wife. This is no joke. Yeah, this is my life. This is my life.
I thought we were going to have the best car as well. I think we're like a third or fourth.
The Queen is here, ladies and gentlemen. The Queen has arrived.
No cameras. I'm the fucking Queen, I'll have you know.
Oh, sorry. Don't get too close, otherwise the bodyguards will take you down.
Thank you, Bob.
I met the Queen already. It was nice. A bit stubbly. I don't think she's had a shave.
What do you think the car's, Mum? I like this one. What's the Ghostbusters? No idea, Mum.
Right, ladies and gentlemen. Right, we're one car down, but they haven't got any windscreen wipers, so they've gone to get them fixed. So basically, we're going to leave without them. Hey! Right, first of all, we've raised like shitloads of money for Teenage Cancer Trust, so that's great. Like 15 grand or something. Yeah, more than that. More than that. First of all, this is what you're playing for. This is the competitive side. It's the Dumball Rally, Spirit of Dumball Monkey. The bodyguards who are with it full time. Slipped under its straw hat is a porno card, which no, you can't see unless you've won it. Put it back in. Jesus Christ, it's graphic. And that will be awarded to the person who is the most heroic, idiotic, stupid, but not sort of competitive in any way either. So you've all been assigned a squadron leader. We haven't really told the squadron leaders what their responsibilities are, so now I'm going to tell you. Basically, you're going to look out for everyone in your squadron. You get a very expensive mobile phone bill, and you get to see sides of Eastern European cities that you probably wouldn't want to see.
Let's roll! I'm gonna set myself for the virgin soil. Hey, Borneo. You know I don't wanna die for the price of oil. Here I come, Borneo. I wanna watch the sunset every night. Hey, Borneo. I'm gonna fall asleep in the cool moonlight. Look out, Borneo. I'm counting 5, 6, or 7. Pearly gates. Student, why do you dream of me when you dream of your acre of trees? It was agreed I came to burn leaves. It's all I ever claimed to do. A plowman I'll never grow into. My arms miss you, my hands miss you. The stars sing, I've got this song in my head.
Where have we been this morning? He has been asleep almost all the trip.
And you slept for half an hour.
Half an hour, yeah. For a 2.5 hour, half-hour sleep. I have just about managed to stay awake while I'm driving. And of course we're now trying to catch up with the rest of the squadron. One of the things, having done a few convoys before, generally on bikes, you realise that actually it takes a bit of doing to keep everybody together. And it was quite funny watching everybody trying to stay together. And the banter on the radio is just hilarious. It's raining. So yeah, it was cool. But we had 110 out of the bus at one point, trying to catch up with some slow people. That's the we need to roll, guys.
Crave translates into slave. No one can harness the rain. And I can make myself into rain. You feel beyond your cheek and on your sleeve. My arms miss you, my hands miss you. The stars sing, I've got their song in my head.
We're about 30 miles outside Manchester and we got a load of smoke out the back and we thought it was going to die. It was alright, we had to do a few things, prop shaft bearings and brakes, but other than that, been alright. 25 to the gallon as well so far, which isn't bad. We were expecting worse than that.
Apparently we're just too good looking.
Fat and ugly, apparently. It's a double charge. Old, fat and ugly, it's a triple charge. He's looking at about 25 years. And the fashion police are on their way as well. Us beautiful people haven't got to worry about stuff like that, but...
Adam, this is where we might have to parade you.
All for charity.
Buy him a new leg.
I think they're lost.
No gumball, he said. I said we're taking this gentleman to Istanbul, and if we get there, we've raised 50,000 euros. He's only got one leg, so let us through.
Don't use me in it.
Don't use you? No, we wheel you out in as the last resort, so.
I can get another leg, you'll always be ugly.
Thanks, guys. Go guys, picture time. Excellent.
Hilton, kommen Sie die Tschechei.
It'll be the big signs that say Prague.
It's amazing what you can do with 20 euros nowadays.
Is it? Woohoo!
Rave rocking. They've called the services. They're coming. The idea is whoever's in their squadron take their stuff and get it to Prague. Yeah. We're gonna skim to the border. Hiya, first casualty. And, something fell out the bottom, and now we've got no oil, and it doesn't work anymore. It's a shame. I don't know how we're going to get to Prague. I've got no idea. We'll see what happens. I'll see you in Prague.
With me, but I can't be with you anymore.
And every time we stop, the embassy team steal something from us.
Just gentle, that's alright.
Thank you.
Good day. Well, you know, the Persian constant, that's what it was.
Okay, 2 nights of the road.
I'm tired of waiting up for you tonight.
Look.
Back in the city again. Back in the city again. Alcohol, but I've been wise to what we did the night before. You can smoke me out and you can put me to bed. You can take me to sleep and it'll go to my head. Gonna take your little ladder and climb in the logs. Hit the hay together, find a place that's off. When the neighbors complain about the noise we make.
You bastard. That's just vandalism.
There you go. How's that? They came and towed it away. It was pretty good in Germany. They came and the guy came to look at it, but I mean the bottom had fallen out the engine. So the next thing we decided to scrap it. So they towed it away. Yeah, it's a shame, you know.
Basically, Adam Armstrong, one of our friends back home, he couldn't come, and we named it after him. Our car's covered in his head, so that's where it came from.
Yeah, good. This is a nice mansion, this, isn't it? It's got to be workable.
These lads have joined us last night. So, which one's getting married? This man here, isn't it? This one here. It's a stag night. So,
it's Miami Vice. Middle Eastern Miami Vice.
David Bowie made them.
David Bowie makes them. Ziggy Suit Dust and the Spiders from Mars. Do you like David Bowie?
In my meter.
Good morning. Not that we're going to let a smoke bomb off or anything like that under someone's car. And JC has bought some pyrotechnics and a few small bombs, which he's planning to do something with later.
Does that work the tree?
I know.
Yeah.
Can't hear anything.
I think my left ovary just fell out. That's possible.
It's been leaking from the fuel tank. Is the technical explanation.
Yeah, we've been leaking fuel pretty much since Dover, to be honest. We noticed in the queue, we nearly didn't get on the boat. It was quite nice. It told us to drive around for 5 minutes. We came back and it stopped. Yeah, it stopped leaking for about the 2 minutes we sat there while he looked at us. And then he let us on the boat and it started the minute we got on the boat again. And it was a question of, we ran out of petrol getting out of London because we didn't have a fuel gauge. Then decided to fill it up to maximum. Drove to Dover, parked up, then was told in Dover that she's leaking like her.
Well, I mean, it's got us through, what, 4 or 5 countries? And I don't think it's too bad that it's dripping as long as we don't blow up, so...
Don't smoke when it stops for too long, and try and make sure it's empty when you stop for good, because otherwise it's going to piss out for about half an hour afterwards. We've got some little fix-it stuff. If we can find either the hole and plug it, or at least find out how much we can put in without it leaking everywhere. It doesn't seem to leak when we're going along, or we just don't notice it. I'd like to believe it's not leaking. And we haven't used that much more fuel compared to other people.
I've got some dirt on my jacket, which I'm very disappointed about. But we've got Daz, look. Check it out, we'll be fine.
How about if we were grubby at the end of the week, a bit grey? How would you feel about that? We're gonna wash. We're gonna go to all sorts of
all manner of things.
I've lost my passport right now.
About the car, okay. 5 Series Beamer, not bad condition. We thought, right, we need to do a little something to it. Decided on the boomerang antenna. Decided we wanted bull horns. Quite difficult to find, but the boomerang antenna we got from a company that was breaking up an old limo. Sprayed white and just literally bolted them on. I thought, yeah, fantastic, we're done.
I'm caught up in your legs, I don't wanna get out. Don't bother me. I'm caught up in your legs, I don't wanna get out. Don't bother me. Stay in our own world, we just wanna make out.
How was Prague? Prague was old, architectural. Yeah, it was good fun. The journey's about 329k today, about 3.5 hours hopefully if we never get started. And the plan this evening is to watch the Montreal Grand Prix in a sports bar and having more fun. And some decent food.
Trying to get as many McDonald's in a day as I can. See the car on fire.
We saw all the smoke from quite a way away, and everybody's kind of, oh, is that one of our guys? It's, you know, if you want to dump your car, just sit by it.
Yeah.
Save a lot of trouble.
Funny thing is, it was an MGF. It's not an old car.
No, it was a relatively.
Like it was
all of these cars are way older and way more decrepit than that. And the guy was just standing there. They're all laughing.
Although it is a Rover.
Ah,
so
there you go. We kind of lost contact with all the convoy, so we've been cruising, just taking in the countryside.
It's hard. It's been a struggle so far.
It's very stressful.
Wind noise of other cars going past, people talking.
Mr. Ellis would like us to ask the traffic to keep the noise down, please. Every time it gets to a big word, someone stops.
It's very, very distressing.
And you allow talking in your car?
Hello.
Is everybody else in front?
No, they're all behind us.
It's French, but we don't know.
I'm not sure how that happened.
No, me neither.
We are now in charge because those who were in charge have gone. So we've assumed,
no one else has assumed it.
Responsibility as the elder statesman of the rally.
Discovered he is the oldest person on the rally.
Old part. Hey.
Got to make sure you have this on and this one, otherwise they'll like bribe you for 20 quid at least.
No, we didn't have it on display. No.
Well, we didn't know we had to have it on display, to be honest with you. So we charged me 70,000. Tren, is it? Something like that. So he said, you don't like your money? I was like, no, I love money. So I just gave him €20 and he's happy with that. So you've got to fill it in. The registration is a motorway tax, I think. Yeah, motorway licence that you have to have on display all the time. Right, put it on that side. Seriously dangerous though, making you stop here.
grill.
Do you know like that accident? There's a golfer in front of me. I was braking behind him, and he slammed on his brakes on locked up. So I had to slam right on mine, and I was like skidding for a good like 10 foot or something. So it's knackered my front tyre. So I'll have to swap them all around when I get there to Bratislava. So.
We'll go off.
Scary moment. Lots of smoke.
We didn't quite manage to fix any fuel leak. It still leaks, and it will do, I think, until we get to Istanbul. But hopefully we'll get there. That's the plan.
Best dressed will go to, I can't remember their name, but they were dressed like 3 Tampax in white suits. But now they're dressed as dodgy George Michaels. I think that's what they were going for.
Well, this is actually the latest Slovak fashion.
Exactly. Flown directly into us.
You put in a bit of extra research, you know, this kind of benefit you get.
Exactly.
One's got a blue, look, one's the blue, orange and pink suits over there.
Geographically correct. We just melt in with any crowd.
Picked up Slovakian GQ a few months ago. And
Yeah.
This is what it suggested.
Slovakian men's style magazines. They're going to be all over us when we hit the town centre. Bratislava, lava, lava. They'll not do.
I think they're a bit too friendly with each other. Anyway, best car's got to be the Ghostbusters. I reckon the Spirit of the Dumball will go to... I don't know actually, it's a hard one to call. I imagine the one who creates the most trouble, but I'm not sure yet. It's too early in the game to tell.
What are you leaking?
I don't know, but we smell.
It's either petrol, last time we checked it was petrol, brake fluid, gearbox fluid and steering. That wasn't
It's here. At the back of your tank up here. We got pulled over again.
Do you see the car that was all burnt out?
Yeah. It's good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Do you see it on fire?
Yeah.
We just saw it all burnt
Adam, can I borrow your
out.
sunglasses for a second?
The fuel tank's under this back shelf here, and where it is underneath, it's all wet. There isn't one point it's coming out of.
Nice, it's going a long way, and you've probably got a split.
We've been told not to bother getting any fuel because apparently if we put any more in it, the canister might split. We might have a worse situation to be in. So what we're going to do is we're using our anti-reflective water because we haven't got any windscreen wipers to get into Bratislava as soon as we can and have a look.
They took the wiper blade off it because it was just metal, and as they put the hood down, it flicked onto the windscreen and it cracked the windscreen in 2 places.
Crack the windscreen!
Crack the windscreen there.
Right, well, we're going to get the next one. Tyre falls off, 3-wheeling.
Yeah,
bang it.
The engine will fall off.
Seen about 10 yards on the road on the, we'll be in the ditch.
12 tomorrow, because the police are going to take us out as well.
Right, there you go.
Yeah, the club that we went into as well had a neon lights, so we were shining.
Yeah, it was a good event for the Ice White.
It was
very
a good event for the Ice White.
So go down and find the hostel, and you'll probably go past the park on the way. Just whose car's getting towed? Car's getting.
That's not my stump. We had 6 o'clock in the morning. We had about 20 of them outside playing football.
You just got to share a double bed.
Yeah. Right. Don't mind. What's not to enjoy it? He's a beautiful man.
I would say so far Bratislava gets a good tramp rating, maybe an 8 out of 10. Definitely.
For trampability.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
If my mum sees this, then she'll wash my mouth out with soap.
Yeah.
Fuel pipe are corroded.
Yeah, so he took the tubes for the washer fluid, the washer squeaker things, took them and replaced the fuel pipe with one of those. Pretty good going, so we're alright.
Now, as long as we don't get mud on the windscreen as well, we should be alright.
Exactly.
Just don't rain, no mud and no cobbled street.
Practical joke this morning, we filled one of the air vents on one of the cars full of Indian spices, so that when he turns his blowers on, it's just Indian spices coming through his vents. So they've just said that they can't breathe. White Mondeo with loads of black spray can on it. So yeah, they're going to struggle to turn their air conditioning on all day.
Hello.
Nice and warm in there.
Yeah.
Cozy.
How's the sweatbox?
Oh, it's sweaty. I've got a gun. I'm not afraid to use it. Eventually. It's a car jack, apparently. Oh.
Any more of those mum comments and you'll be having this.
Monkey gets it.
Can we put it over the thingy? Is it going to go
It's a bit scary when you do it.
That's intense stuff.
Very expensive.
Let's do this.
Last night we just threw out the challenge out of a hat, so everyone knew what the challenge was, and then we threw out the number of the car that it was going to go in. One of them is to take the world's most horrible man for a day in your car, and that's gone to the Bankrupt Bandits.
I'm not getting in the other car.
Rubbish warranty, Mazda. Rubbish.
Letting us down. I think you're letting us down.
Right down the whole squad.
Letting the whole rally down.
Someone's got to be kidnapped today from one team and put into another car.
We had to kidnap Kai.
One team's got to wear all their clothes back to front.
Here we go.
Driving.
There's his clothes on back to front, you see?
It's fine, especially with a t-shirt.
Yeah, I do that quite a lot and no one notices.
Our challenge is easy. Mark's already broken his shorts though. His shorts button's already burst off the back of it. But apart from that, the challenge is easy.
One team's got to drive in their underwear for an hour, and that's gone to Team Stealth.
Got to drive in our undies for an hour.
Well, I don't know why he put in just, a time limit of an hour. I mean, I think really, it should just be the whole drive, really.
To your cars. Unless you haven't paid yet.
Our challenge today is to pick up a hitchhiker. We haven't seen any yet on the journey, and we're a little bit dubious about picking people up in this part of the world. But we'll give it a go. We've got stabbed wrists, and I'm sure we can find some mace spray. One way we'll get a hitchhiker today, but I don't know what to think of it all.
This is going to be one of the worst traffic manoeuvres in Eastern European history.
Right, hot fuzz. Also, reverse back that
Seemingly
way.
the hardest part of the day is actually getting our cars out of the car park.
Go forward, eyebrow.
We didn't do anything, I swear.
We're getting special treatment, I think, because because of a few of the guys here are policemen, and they've made special arrangements with the Bratislavan police force. They're sort of letting us fool around quite a lot, which is good, because with the police with us, we can't really go wrong. We can tit about quite a lot, which is nice. It's what the Dumball's all about, titting about, but safely and within the limits of the law.
Bit like, you know, what it must be to be like Posh and Becks, you know, get a little bit of a police escort in and out of Bratislava.
It's a new one. I've got to say, it's not been done before. Not likely to be done again, to be honest, unless you come back in another Dumball.
It's the only way to travel, I find.
It's twice as long every time we've gone with the police.
Yeah. I mean,
it's maybe not the best plan.
Everyone's on a high, and it's also the only time that we can get 22 cars all in a row, which is very hard to do without the assistance of law enforcement. So that's excellent. It's great.
So don't do that, please. Did you hear that, guys? The police have asked us to sit inside the cars and not toot the horns, because it's illegal.
To be honest, the Czechs and the Slovakians are probably the nicest police forces. We found this last year. Romanians, unknown quantity. Bulgarians, they're actually pretty non-existent. Actually, I don't think we saw a single Bulgarian policeman last year. Turkey, we're expecting the police to be pretty tough there, so we'll see. It's from my girlfriend saying, did you know the total you have raised is now £12,946.75?
No, we didn't.
That's pretty good. Men with pants, that's what it's all about.
We had a challenge today where we've got to drive in nothing but our underwear.
Yeah, it's illegal to
afternoon.
expose yourself.
Got a bit of
Disgusting. What inspired this? Just sort of my homoerotic urges.
Here we go. Sort the inner. It's not a pretty sight, is it?
What pump is it?
Right. Have you got a spare pair of socks that I can just pad out with a bit? Absolutely. Sorry. Thank you very much. What are we doing? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Just thought it'd be nice to see some men in pants. Well, actually, that's a lie. I was hoping that the Daisy Dukes would get it, because it would have been nice to have seen them in their underwear, but instead we've got three sort of, you know, not entirely in shape men from the north of England hanging around a petrol station in their pants, just outside of Bratislava. It's all a bit weird, really.
I've got the underpants he bought me on. I've just had to go into a petrol station and buy fuel in those underpants in front of 60 other people.
What's your girlfriend?
Yeah.
How does
She bought me these underpants. She's zooming in on my underpants. I've not got my packing in. We've had a police escort out of Bratislava as well, which is kind of weird.
So we'll fire up and hit the road and see what happens on today's magical mystery tour and see where we end up.
Right, well, we're the Bankrupt Bandits, we're from Manchester. So we got off the ferry, it started to trickle with rain, so we tried our windscreen wipers and nothing happened. So we thought we were in a bit of trouble, but we weren't too bothered. And it really started to rain, so we tried to flick the wipers on again, see if they'd work, and we had nothing, so we had to pull over onto the hard shoulder, but we didn't know if it was the hard shoulder or a lane. So what we thought was better, yeah, because you could see nothing. So what we thought was better was if we pulled over onto a grass verge. But in fact, it was a bad idea because we actually sunk in about that much of mud. So we just went down. It was just raining, we were just going further.
About 20 minutes into the rally.
So
it looked pretty grim at that time.
We had to go to a motorbike shop to buy a visor spray the spray on the windscreen, so the rain had hit it and just trickled off. So we spent about 21 euros on 3 of these, and it just doesn't work. We cracked the windscreen.
We cracked the windscreen in 2 places.
A big crack here and there as well. As we were driving, it started to really rain again. So I was sitting in the back and I had to climb out of the sunroof. One of the windscreen wipers, just stick my head out and just wipe it manually. And
The one that should be on that one.
The one that should be on that one. So I was wiping it manually, just getting pelted with hail and rain. And it hurt quite a bit. Still driving at 90 and 70. You didn't slow down a lot, did you?
Yeah, John refused to slow down. Slow down. It'd be easier if you did, but no. We got to get there, lads. Got to get there. We're leaking fuel. But anyway, then Paul came and saved the day again, didn't he?
Again, yeah, Paul saved us.
And it's not leaking anymore.
Yeah,
so
we're all right.
Fingers crossed today's going to be an easy day.
Waiting as usual on the Hungarian border. Just leaving Slovakia from our police escort, and we're waiting to get our vignettes, which are our tickets for using the highway. Unfortunately, that process here is a bit slow, so it's taking about 10 minutes per person to get through. But there you go, nice day, sunshine, get a bit of a tan.
Just put my clothes on because I'm going to get burnt. Because I'm a bit of a burner.
It's a hot day, and what could be better than getting your top on a hot day?
I've
show off Danny's toned body.
I trained for months. A lot of people think I'm an athlete. I'm not actually an athlete. But...
Roasted. Have you met my monkey before? Somebody managed to find her in the same shop that I believe sells those European umbrella hats. She makes a little noise if I just play her to you. I just like it.
I've got a lovely bunch of
I'm all about the colours slash the thin layer of sweat around my crotch.
No comment.
We went to the big bar where everyone else was, don't know what it was called.
Crazy club with a slide that was, from one level to another.
We went on a rather scary taxi ride. Well, if you've seen the film Hostel, and then he started taking us onto the motorways, miles away from town, down these dark streets, down these bumpy back roads, and we thought, what are we in for here? We were just expecting to see a man with a drill around the corner or something. But
and we're like driving through, like, God knows where we were. Ended up like we could have been in, like, back in Slovakia, for all I know.
No, just whatever comes our way, we'll do anything really, within reason. But a good kip, Saturday night, ready to roll.
They had a thing for concrete, didn't they, in the last country? Everything was made out of concrete. Concrete statue, concrete sides, concrete flower pots.
Budapest should be a bit more like Prague, a bit more touristy, a bit more lively. Probably nicer food.
I think some of them ate a dodgy kebab. You could get a hot dog or a hot cat. Is that the difference? It did. Did you see on the menu?
No. Hot cat.
Hot dog and a hot cat.
The name came from a little bit of an amalgamation between two ideas. Samsara is a club in London, I think. I was having a day where everything was monkey dollars and this, that and the other, and we just sandwiched the two together and Samsara monkeys were born. Today, I think we're going to Budapest today, and I presume that was Bratislava. It's so hard to keep up, I keep forgetting which countries we're in. It's like mental, the amount of countries we've been through. But yeah, we're all about the petrol leak. I'd just like to direct you to the rear of our car to introduce you to the Samsara Monkey petrol puddle. What we're actually losing is yeah, really difficult to say, because our petrol gauge doesn't work either. So, you know, on the one hand, that is kind of a little bit of ignorance is bliss, I think. You know, we just fill it up 20 litres, drive about 120 miles, fill up again. The locks don't work, which is quite an interesting thing. But, you know, on that other hand, we do love her.
I'm proud to have my name on such a decrepit piece of shit.
Let's all just pretend that it's been fixed.
I was pretty certain that everyone was aware of our petrol leak, but, you know, we managed to find the 5 guys who'd never seen it before, and they all sort of came and they stood round the back and they all did that classic, "It's a big leak there," and that's pretty much all they did. And you know, they look at it and they stand around and they all concur that yeah, it is indeed quite a big leak. Try and solve the problem in the short term. I know it's not exactly the best solution, but at least we're getting a little bit something back. So, you know, at least she's still with us. Yeah, it could be better, but at the same time, some people have already lost their cars already. So, what happened to your car?
The bottom of the engine dropped out, which ended up being a bit serious. We were in the rave rocket, but now it lives on no more. Like, we had to get it scrapped.
We're just kind of winging it at the moment, which is kind of the whole spirit of Dumball, I think. So everyone's got their crosses to bear.
We committed to the name Ice White before we actually bought the vehicle, and that when this came on the market, we thought we'd snap it up. And we think, other than this radiator issue, it's a splendid option. But yeah, this could be enough to do us.
The temperature gauge went to red.
No, maxed.
Max.
And it was a case of pull over now, otherwise the whole car's just going to go.
It's going to blow.
We've been having problems with the radiator all the way along, but it was just minor. It was minor drippage, and now we're talking serious issues now, I think.
I can fill up the windscreen wiper washer.
I can fill up the petrol.
You can fill up the petrol.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Yeah. And that is.
We put some oil. We can put oil in.
Yeah.
And top the water up. Don't know what is under there.
I'm surprised with all these cars that there's not a lot of people who don't know anything about cars.
Very educational, this holiday.
It is. I'm going to go back and actually start looking after my car at home. And maybe give it its first oil change in 2 years. We can't have the bandits beat us as well.
Most of them are all alright. There's just a couple that are a few lemons. Like most horrible, they wouldn't have obviously got here at all with it bleeding up that clutch. And then there's a couple of fuel leaks, a couple of overheating problems.
The next 20 minutes are going to be pretty crucial in the road to Istanbul, to be honest. If it shoots up again, then it looks like it's going to be a terminal problem. If it stays flat,
Either way, the bullhorns are coming with, and you'll see them. You'll see them for the
These
rest
are coming
of
to
the
Istanbul.
Yeah.
I'm going anywhere.
I can't believe I just drove over your foot. I'm so sorry.
And then left it on.
But I didn't want to do something rash quickly and then realise that I'm absolutely driving the handbrake on that. Right.
We're running out of water. Combination of putting it on my foot and putting it in the car.
Oh.
I'm trying to get it to
Ketchup.
Hey, that was mission failed, boys. Ice White cannot be soiled. $1,000 miles, boys. High fives.
High fives, Tom.
There it is. There it is.
It's where we roll.
It's what we do.
So I'll get my thoughts out of the way now, so I can switch off. Hit 3 o'clock and all my thoughts are gone. So, have we got to do it by today? We've got to get hitchhiker by today, or is it just for the rest of the rally?
I think it's today, yeah.
Is it today? We've only got 2 hours, we've got the shortest drive.
If you don't complete your challenge, you've got to do a forfeit.
Right, where's Stealth? We're not doing a forfeit as well. So anything, so any hitchhikers at all. So I don't know if someone's going to pan out. Obviously, let's speak to the squadron leaders. We're trying to sit towards the back, and if we see it, we can get warned and pull over without causing too much of a hazard to the rest of the traffic, or running a hitchhiker over. Yeah, received. We're just saying, looking at the space requirements in our car due to our large size and lack of seat space at the back, we're looking for a dwarf hitchhiker. So if you do see any dwarfs that haven't been already pre-tossed, we would like them for our car. I know that Budapest comes up as a question in the crosswords quite a bit, as the capital of Hungary. It's probably what it's most famous for. Probably like one of the most used crossword questions.
How far we got going to Hungary?
I don't know.
What do you mean don't know?
What do you mean I don't know? Well, it was fairly self-explanatory.
Well, I'm doing the driving.
Yeah, and I'm doing the don't knowing. And I don't know. You'd be lost without me, Carl.
Yeah.
Yeah, we may need your assistance. If we get relatively close to Budapest and we're a negative on a dwarf hitchhiker, is one of you boys available in the underwear for a spot of hitchhiking? I'm not sure if they're deliberately breaking up the radio to give that answer or whether it's... Yeah. That's why I love you. We'll let you know if we need one of you hunky, semi-naked men. Yeah, in a little while. Thank you.
I'm pissing myself.
We're there yet. Where are we? We've got to be there, haven't we? Left. Hightailed it. Yeah, I think that girl must have heard us because she said hightailed it, can't find her.
There's anyone in it, get it done.
I mean, I've got standards. I'd rather lose. Do you want to jump in? We're going to the Citadella. We're going to the Citadella. So, are you going to the Citadella? Are you going? Do you want to jump in with us? Do you want to jump in for 5 minutes? Top of the road? Okay. Anyone speak English? English? We're doing something for charity at the moment, and we've been given a task to pick up a hitchhiker. Won't you be very kind enough to jump in the car while we park up over there? We're going to drive from here to there and park up. Two can come in the car then? We're literally just going to park there, see where the other car is. We're going to park there. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Hello. I'm Arthur. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
This is Carl.
They are already afraid that I leave them.
That'll be okay.
I am crazy.
There we go, look, see? There we go.
You have somebody.
Tom had bought this belt, and normal people, you know, black, brown belts. Tom had bought this white one, shone like anything, and basically we always kind of ripped the mick out of him for that, and you know, said it was ice white. And when we were trying to think of a name, it just came ice white. Brilliant, right? We'll do that. And immediately at that point, we were definitely going to buy a white car. And we decided to just wear all white the entire holiday. And I think we've now got quite obsessed with the colour. We want that monkey. We have got to do something sensational.
Because there's some good candidates.
Paul is an absolute legend. As you saw before, fixing the car, he's just quality, and everyone loves him.
He's sorted everyone out.
Yeah, and I think that's not going to go in our favour. So either going to be underhand and take him down, which is probably not a wise idea because our car will then break and we'll be out, or just outperform.
And we've made it to Budapest.
Hey, Budapest.
It's running at. I mean, the car's actually picking up. It's when we get down to the slow things and start.
What it might be. I mean, if it's a bit too full, there's like a drain hole down here. We can just
literally, it stopped on my foot, and I was like,
He said stop, so I stopped.
I was like,
Mike, well done, mate.
Reverse! It was pretty painful.
Hey, it's fine. You'll make it there. It's just have to keep on topping up with water.
One of the cars raging bulling's been broken down or something like that, so gonna have to go over there, try and get in touch with them and try to find them or something like that.
Well, we're kind of, you know, it's not dripping at the moment. Because it's all the front. Yeah, it's all sort of leaning forward, so basically as long as we park it on a ramp somewhere every time we park, then we'll be alright.
I think now that everyone's starting to get more comfortable with each other, you can see all the games starting to pick up a bit. But I can see there's little like rivalries building up between some of the cars. It's quite funny.
Well, the thing is, we're sort of here because we've got the masks and the outfit. We figure because we're here, we may as well just rob a bank as the bandits.
And donate it to charity.
And donate it to charity, obviously. Just put the costumes on and we'll be alright.
We're not really going to do that.
Yeah.
It's a new experience as well. I've not seen most of these countries before. And not heard of some of them, but it'd be worth coming back to. Probably won't come back with my dad next year. As lovely as it all is. They're all old fogies, aren't they? I'm in the old fogies car, it's terrible. I have to listen to their music and everything. Horrible. No, it's not that bad. The upside is that I've got a walking wallet with me. But no, they want to go to bed early and you've got to get up early and it's, I prefer to be out and about. But it's not just that, it's the independence thing as well, because I have to rely on someone else. Whether I come back next year with Dad wants to come or just mates, it'll be fun, it'll be good fun. We're in the hills tomorrow, so it'll be interesting how the cars hold up. We've had a bit of an overheating problem today. It's quite a long drive. We've got about 5 hours driving tomorrow, 5-6 hours driving, but it should be some nicer scenery, which will be good.
I do believe that I'm gone. Stand alone in your eyes, where comes as no surprise. Stand alone in your eyes. Oh,
out? God knows. I just laugh all the time. Romania, I believe. I think for about 2 nights. And then just wherever next.
There's a lot of emotions I went through, really, to be fair. There was excitement, and I was quite happy that we had the chance to pick up the hitchhiker. And really excited to find the next hitchhiker was a bikini-clad lady, so I was very chuffed. Then it went to desperation because she couldn't understand me, and then depression when I realised she was actually a hooker, and she didn't really want to talk to me, but she just wanted me to pay her money for sex. So she's a hooker. She kept saying, "Come back with me." I don't think I've got time. I was like, "We'll just get in and we'll go. You know, we can negotiate a price." She was having none of it.
How much did you charge him?
Why? How much did you want to pay her?
I just want to know what the going rate was.
I don't know. No, she couldn't speak English. She just kept saying, "I'm Hungarian. You must come back with me." Right, okay.
Come back where? Is that what I can't? Where was it?
I don't know. Just a field. Just a field. It'd been the long grass. That'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be romantic, wouldn't it? In a ditch. But she wasn't as. This is very wrong. But she was pretty rough up close.
Was she?
Yeah. From a distance, going past at speed, she was pretty swing. Pulled out and went, ooh, ooh.
Yep, tow's all right. Car's running all right at the minute, which is brilliant. So hopefully we are going to make it. But I reckon once we get through today with all the hills in Romania, that's going to be the test. Then after that, we should be all right. No.
They're all picture-based challenges, so people have got to take pictures of things. There's a picture of some old people in the back of your car, a picture of an animal in your car. You've got to get a picture of 10 people in your car at once. Got to get a picture of you and a policeman, and someone else has got to get a picture of a local wearing an item of their clothing, which is this man's job. These guys did theirs in about 2 minutes. They've already got a picture of themselves with a law enforcement officer.
Yeah, easy.
Right.
See you
on the road. Cluj-Napoca.
Yeah.
And the lads here in Team 4 put shaving foam all over George's back seat, and she's not too happy. Tig Ramsey.
You've got nothing to be afraid of. Come on, boys, open the door. Both of you fuckers up. Open the door. Yes,
less shaving foam, more driving.
Trying to get a hold of a chicken, a cockerel, because our dare is to find an animal and put it in the car and take a photo of it. Obviously we can't do this because they're impossible to catch. We're a bit reluctant to do it anyway because of bird flu in Romania.
Bacon, my God, bacon. You what? George Barton!
Beckham, Alan Ball. Very good. Or be Charles. Or be Wolves.
Thank you very much.
Delilah.
Delilah, bye bye, Delilah.
Princesa Diana, Diana.
Call the tower and draw the line. I'm flying, yes, I'm climbing. A better pilot you couldn't find. Even so, even I can only fly so high. The sky is
said that we were doing 70 in a 50 and that he's got to pay 40 euros or something. Yeah, that was it really. Horrible man. We weren't doing anything wrong really, except speeding a bit.
before the sound of the storm will come and I will run to take you away. It's obvious what we desire, that second touch, that burning fire. If it wasn't for the social norms, we'd just be the same. Delayed, release from Tokyo to France. We know you wanna dance. Cut off your minds. It's out of control.
I'm just an employee here, and this is my last day. I'm tired. It's more than enough for me. 2 years and a half, it's more than enough. I just try to work in construction, and maybe I could go in another country. I don't know, I try. It's never too late to go.
I was out till about 2, I think, but most people were out till 5 or 6. A few shenanigans, most people don't recall getting home.
Things got a bit hectic, so we kind of trashed Rick's room, just, you know, because we thought it'd be quite funny at the time. Gary didn't really like that, so he made me make his bed. I made it as well as possible. And he was asking me to do strange shit like tuck the corners in. Do you know what I mean? So and he wouldn't let me go. I wasn't tucking the corners in, so I just jumped off the balcony and landed on the roof. It was about a 40-foot fall. I would lay there for a bit. People thought it was dead. It was pretty serious at one point. I wasn't moving.
So he was in the fetal position on the roof. It was so funny. After we knew he was okay.
Yeah. I then just crawled for a bit and lay down for a bit more under a ledge. I just wanted to be safe, I think.
We had to get a random Romanian man to help us, and he basically was like trying to find where you were. And when you were on the roof, he just went, "Right, don't worry, I'll go and get him." He was a really sweet guy, actually.
I can't even remember what he was like.
He was just very helpful, mate.
I remember just getting back to my room and going, "Ram, do you wash my feet?"
I had to clean him up yesterday. He was just lying on the bed while I cleaned all the blood off him, like his boyfriend. I've got really soft hands, actually.
Moisturise.
I do a lot.
Nice, nice.
We didn't have any challenges today, but we've got a challenge which we are still yet to fulfil, which is actually getting an old age pensioner to come in the car, and we've got to take a photo of it. Not quite sure how that's going to happen yet.
A lot of old Romanians speak German apparently, but none of us do, so that's about as useful as Hungarian or Romanian even.
I think about how to drive a car with a clutch, and then
throw that information
away because this car is slightly different.
Oh right.
It runs on love.
It's good to get it back home, get it mended, I reckon, for next year. What do you reckon, Rammers?
Or we could sell it and make money, which would be well funny.
Surely that money should go to the Teenage Cancer Trust.
That's what I was trying to suggest, Lee.
Oh. Got you.
Well, I wasn't, but I thought about it and you were right.
Yeah.
Over there. He's having a little stumble.
It's not my challenge.
You've got his shoes on! You're gonna have to pay him, I think. Alright? You're gonna have to pay him,
Yes, yes, I know. Do you speak German? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Your legs hurt. Yeah, problem. His arm hurts. He jumped off the balcony yesterday. So, yeah, look, as long as you have God, we'll be okay. Yeah.
Sit here.
One photo.
Sit there and take a photo. Just for what you. Just quickly.
Yes. Thank you. Problem. You too. All right. Bye bye.
Well, that was quite interesting, wasn't it? He had really horrible hands. He was a little bit scared. I think he wanted to lift to his next town, actually, but I think he was quite happy with the 5 levs. His mood changed altogether. He was definitely not going to get in the car unless we gave him that 5 levs. So we've won our challenge, I think.
go to.
What the Daisy Dukes probably don't know is everybody knew it was them that had spray painted the cars.
Other team members, hitchhikers, got to take a photograph of them all having a lift in your car, and it's a competition. So good luck.
There's a competition today to see who can get the most different people in their vehicle.
Just having you in the car is a challenge.
Sab, I think you should start off the radio quiz again.
What happens is that you guys come up with some questions, then each of the other cars, when they want to buzz through with their answer, you just come on and say, bandits, we're behind you now.
Roger, thanks. Okay, we'll up the speed slightly.
That is different to our map. If yours, we're going to have a bit of a nosy here on maps and see what we can come up with. It would be nice to get off this road.
I'm going to be ditching the apple and hitching a ride off someone. I'm going to get him with some girlies.
You have to press the button.
I left all my music at home as well, so I've had to put up with Tom Jones for the last 3 days.
Whichever one makes it work.
It's horrible.
Dad!
Very hard at all. It would be nice to actually give them to a charity rather than just spunk them, but that would be the spirit of Dumball.
Are you hoping to do this mixture?
It'd be good fun too, wouldn't it? 984.
The hotel accommodation would have to be faster.
Yeah, but Alan wants to do the Rolls Royce version. Yeah, Alan wants to do the 5-star hotel version. We'll do the complaining version, the grumble.
Start your engines!
A corny big. Nice.
Whoa.
The breakfast of champions.
500 miles on an empty stomach. Late for his drugs, he can have a Snickers bar. Or a bite of a Snickers bar.
Ah, it's cold. Alright, alright.
I'm just going to take it off. No, it won't sting. It won't sting to me.
Ah. Disgusting. It stings. Oh no, Dad, you need to wash that off. That really hurts.
Do you want to swap over? I think we're going to swap him over.
So yeah, we've got to get 10 people in the car.
And we're working on that.
We'll do it when we get to Bulgaria. Very small people.
Yeah, dwarfs.
Whoa!
Heavy on the sun cream.
Oh, it's in the door there.
It's good. It was good to have Adam in because basically, you know, when you're with your dad for that long period of time, it's good to get away.
He's our age, so it was easy for us to relate to him anyway.
We had a great time just chilling, listening to music, telling good jokes. Basically ripping the piss out of the fact that they were only listening to Tom Jones all the time. So
I think he was really just happy not to listen to Tom Jones in the car, so we actually let him have control of the music. And we liked everything he put on, so it was good.
Yeah, and you can understand as well, he was kind of like, needed to get away. I would be the same, so it was really cool actually, just be able to do that together. So we went out for a meal as well on the way, we stopped, had a few drinks, and we were just chatting, it was great. So, I mean, yeah, definitely, when you first see him, he's just kind of like, oh, he's felt a bit like an outsider, and he told me, but, you know, it was good just to be one of the guys and one of the lads, so it was great.
I just, sometimes I think that, you know, for him, when everybody jumps out, you know, and they get together and congregate near the cars, if it's only a quick stop, it's easier for him to stay in the car. But it's very easy to feel marginalised, I'm sure. But hey, how many kids in his condition are just sitting at home, either stuck in a hospital or watching TV? So we're on the road to Istanbul, and that's no bad thing.
I think he's brave, and I definitely think he's enjoyed it, and he's a great kid, and he's got good spirit.
Oh yeah, so you can do, you know, you can do it, and that's not an obstacle. It wasn't an obstacle for him. It's not been. It's kind of, you know, just ploughed on just like the rest of us. And I think yesterday, you know, it was proof of that. He just, no problem. It was great.
As you can see, I'm very stressed out at this moment in time. So, see, we've got our own aerodynamic purposes bottles here going on. It's getting all the hot air out of the car, so we're actually okay. Betsy will get us to Istanbul. Begrudgingly. Begrudgingly, she will.
Can't get my mind off your photograph. Wanna put a ring on your little finger. When I propose to you, you just roar. You squish me flat with your thumb and finger. When I call you up on your telephone, you say that you want me to come over. You shake, 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 shake. You shake, 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 shake. You think I'm too dumb doing you wrong. Cocaine and drugs and alcohol. Don't wanna fend from you, girl. Don't wanna fend from you.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Who's that? Whose car's that?
Steelmobile. It's one Will Addy's.
Boiling.
Two.
I don't know. I adopted jeans today. What an error that was.
Chaos, chaos.
You know the feeling's gone, and there's nothing more for us here. And as you know, when the sun is sinking low, reptiles like you come out to feed and tear. Yeah, alligator, your teeth are sharp as nails. Yeah, alligator, your skin's thick and you don't care.
The Middle Eastern Muscle Patrol are just going to come and do some prayers for the beautiful car.
No, I feel fine. I mean, it's been nice to see so many different places with such a group of people. I think now that everyone knows that it's the last kind of day and that, everyone's a little bit sad. But no, it's been good. It's been a good time. I think everyone's had a good time.
Therefore, we took the horns off. We're going to put the horns on Team Hood. It's Team Hood in ice white. We're going to strap them to it.
I think we've sold it today. So I think the plan is to drive it there and then back and give it to the cab driver. Give the money to the charity, I think. Yeah, it's emotional. I might take a piece of the car with me. It's memorabilia. A wheel or something. It was home for a while. It doesn't smell very nice now. And it's a little bit grubby, but it's still home. It's where I lay my hat. It's going to be hard to say goodbye, but I'm sure I'll tear myself away. It'll take a while to get over it, but you know, you've got to move on. You need to be strong and move on. That's it. Special memories. Very special memories. Very special car. Special people in the special car.
Okay, everyone. This is it, basically. A toast.
The Dumball.
Right, I'm going to give you to Colin, who's written a speech for us. Colin.
Yeah, in fairness, I didn't write this. It was actually written by Lieutenant Colonel Tim Collins, and it was the speech given to the Allied troops just before they invaded Iraq. I might have changed it a little. Fellow Dumballers, we are entering Dumball to free a people, and the only flag to be flown in those ancient lands is their own. Show respect for them. There are some who are driving at this moment who may not be driving shortly. For those who do not wish to go on this journey, we will not send. As for the others, I expect you to rock their world. Tread lightly on your way. You will see things no man could pay to see. The people we meet will be poor, but in years to come they will know that the light of liberation in their lives is brought by you, the Dumballers. If there are casualties of Dumball, remember, when they woke up and got dressed this morning, they did not plan to break down. If you harm the Dumball or its history by over-enthusiasm in reckless or dangerous driving, know it is your friends and future Dumballers who will suffer. You'll be shunned unless your conduct is of the highest, for your deeds will follow you down through history. We will not bring shame on the Dumball or on our nation. As for ourselves, let's bring everyone home and leave Europe and Asia a better place for us having been there. Our business is now east.
Start your engines!
So all the cars, they suggest to give and prepare now all the documents in order to do one time the work, not today and to tomorrow. And this is final. The other, you live there in Istanbul.
They want to do all the paperwork now, and that might take a few hours. So we have to wait here, have a long lunch or something while they do all the paperwork.
No, not
not in the petrol station. And they know a really nice place for us to eat. So, what are people thinking about that? Who's in on that plan?
It was so quick, we were like, yeah, should we just sell it? Yeah, sell it. And now it's kind of like, oh, the Peugeot 405's been left in Bulgaria and it's never going to make it to Istanbul. It's a bit sad. But it's done very well considering it is a heap of rubbish. Completely, I can't believe it made it, especially through the hills of Transylvania when the revs are set at 2,500 stopped and you're in neutral and you're still going up a hill in neutral with no handbrake behind a cement mixer because it's so highly set. And it's quite nice to be in a car today that's not got a thin layer of sweat on me. So it's nice. And then I ended up in Team Stealth, which can only be described as the most testosterone 3 men from Manchester I've ever met in my life.
I think this rally has been a great success. It's been shambolic, but in its nature the Dumball rally is a shambles. A lot of people have gone to the end of their tethers, they've got stressed, they've often thought, is this really fun? But I'm here to tell them that it is fun and that you just need to take a step back from it and do as I say, put your fun goggles on and see through the stress and see that actually this is hilarious. And in years to come you'll look back on this and you'll tell this story about how you were stuck at the Turkish-Bulgarian border or how you couldn't give a car away, and you will laugh a lot. And it's character building and people don't actually realise at the time how much it's doing for them. They just, a lot of people sit there thinking, oh my god, what am I doing here?
So basically, we've just been on the phone to the Teenage Cancer Trust,
And the great news is, we've cured cancer.
Yeah, it's not a rally. It's a rally in name. In fact, I think next year I'm going to rename it and take the rally bit out of it because it's not a rally. We only have the word rally in our name because we're a parody of the Dumball rally. Rallies are races where you get a prize for first place, second place, third place. This is a group of people who are just struggling to make it from A to B and are doing their best to look out for each other and make it if they can.
Without further ado, Nick is going to announce the winner of the Shitty Shitty Bang Bang Shield.
It is, well, the Ray Rocket.
So the next award is a spot prize. That means it's not voted for, we just decided it.
Basically, yeah, someone who's driven the furthest, not swapping drivers, he's had to drive it all the way, and he made it to Istanbul, so it's for Hot Fuzz.
But yeah, we'll definitely do it again, and we'll definitely be on next year, and possibly even the year after that, if circumstances allow.
This one is for the Dame Edna Award for Fancy Dress. It went to Nice White.
I think in the clubs the neon lights.
Neon lights.
They help us out of nowhere.
Shining
like absolute
beacons.
like a national guitar.
Yeah.
Something we'd say.
Yeah,
brilliant. Yeah, brilliant.
There was a team who didn't come out really very well in any of the voting, but that was kind of in their essence. They weren't really about impressing people, winning hearts and minds. They were horrible. So it's the World's Most Horrible Award, and it goes to the World's Most Horrible Team. Here it is. It's some piss.
Dumball Rally is about a group of people who love to have fun.
But we're also doing it to raise money for a good cause.
True.
I mean, you know, we can go and have fun anytime we want. But it's about adding a little bit extra onto it.
Fun and more fun.
Right, the next one is for the Kofi Annan Award for International Relations. The winner is Nice White.
As soon as you stepped off from our ferry and drove to Prague, you realised it's not a holiday. It's something that you start with, and you've got to finish. You've got to try and finish any which way possible. You've got to try and get to the end, and it's more of an experience because this is a story. Some stories I'll be telling from now until.
Now you all know why I'm up here. It's pretty obvious. There are two people that, before the Spirit of Dumball is presented, we need to thank. Let's just say one of them, Rick. He is my boss. He's my landlord, and he's my rally organiser.
I could finish his life.
He basically owns me. And one of those three things he's very good at, and we all know which of the three it is. Also, Mr. Geary. Rick is on the phone to him all the time. They've both been here since the very day the last one ended. If they were to charge man hours, it would be literally pence. So it's just a big congratulations. And a big clap for Rick and Nick.
We've done all the other awards, and without further ado, we're going to bring out the one you all want, the Spirit of Dumball Monkey. Personally, I think everyone deserves this award. If I could carve that monkey up into 66 pieces, I would. But it'd be a real shame because it's a great monkey.
Really, this year it's definitely for outstanding achievement for an individual. I don't think anyone, well, I don't probably need to go on any further.
The main accolades went to Paul Whelan, who was a mechanic that we met because we took our car into his garage to be fixed. And we invited him along, and he's been brilliant. I think that it would be fair to say that most of the cars wouldn't have made it without him. And he won that many awards. I mean, it was voted for by everyone that came, but he won those awards because, for me, the spirit of the Dumball is all about being heroic, but also the team spirit. It's all about team spirit. It's about helping each other. It's about waiting for each other. It's about clubbing together. I mean, people who think that this is a race couldn't be further from the truth, because it's a group of people clubbing together, trying to get from A to B. It's the complete opposite of a race.
We want to give him the key to the Dumball for next year, which is just a free ticket to come along next year in our squadron.
We're not stupid.
So we knew they were going to be spot prizing. I was expecting maybe a golden spanner or something like that, a little toy toolkit or something like that, because I fixed a few people's cars. I didn't expect the keys to Dumball, where I get a free ride next year, and I certainly didn't expect Spirit of the Dumball, where Nick told me earlier on that 20 teams voted for me.
Paul Wheeler! Right, that's it. That's the end of the road. Thanks, everyone.